Hey yo, Farmer Dre back at us. Another beautiful day here on the farm, but I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video, and don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I upload a video. So we've been out here all morning with Val, and we got done beating in this entire side here with the post, and then we put the laser out there. We got that corner, got to come do this corner, and then on this side of the high tunnel, there's not as many rocks. There's a few rocks, but these will go in a lot easier. As you guys remember, whenever we drilled that hole, it went in super easy. So hopefully, I'm kind of projecting here, thinking in the future. Hopefully by tonight, we go ahead and at least set the trusses, and then tomorrow, we'll go ahead and start working on the purling pipes and hip boards, baseboard. But the goal for today is to get the trusses set so that we go ahead and have a standing building, and then go ahead and get started with everything else. So now we're gonna go ahead and vouch on the laser. We're gonna go ahead and measure this corner there. That one's already, I don't know, we already set that one in. And then we're gonna go ahead and laser this one, so it's gonna be straight across this way so that the beams and truss can be straight. The ground isn't too straight, but like I mentioned in my other videos, tomatoes don't really care how straight the ground is. So as long as we get the beam straight, 32 inches.
32 inches. Back there, it was 44.5, so we got 12-inch difference, about a foot difference slope going towards the south. So we're just building after the terrain, and that's how Andre and my dad wants to do it. So it is what it is. I prefer it to be level, but in the end of the day,
tomatoes don't care. There you go. Alrighty, so I saw a comment the other day is you know, whenever we're working like this and building trusses and whatnot, it's just a lot easier to put a hyperlapse up. And I know it's not really convenient for you guys, but it just makes it easier for my part. So I'm gonna try to not do any more hyperlapse and just show you guys what we're doing. But you know, it's just, like I said, sometimes I just get lazy and put the camera up and just put on a hyperlapse mode. I'm gonna try to work on that so I won't bore you guys anymore. Yeah, go to that end. Had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had a lot of rocks because he lived in Missouri. This is why you don't want to live in Southwest Missouri. It took us a full day to beat in the post, and we still not done because I had to cut that one out. I've already had to cut 3 of them, you know, 10, 6, 8 inches, however much, and whenever it hits a big old piece of limestone, it ain't going anywhere. So now we have our last one. I gotta chop that one up, and yeah, that's the beauty of living in Missouri. We grow more rocks and soil. Alrighty, so we are starting to set trusses here. We pulled half them out there. We are gonna go ahead and put you guys up, and I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on a hyperlapse because I gotta concentrate on putting up the trusses here. You know, I wish I had another person out here, but it's just us three putting them up. So hyperlapse, here it is. Alrighty, so the tunnel is up officially. So Adrian and I are gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start working on the hip boards because the trusses are really loose right now. I mean, I could just push on them and they'll move back and forth. They're just super top heavy. So once you put the base boards, the hip boards level and straight, and then it straightens out the end walls or the side walls, and then we put the purlings on. So one big mistake we did a while ago, I think we did on our second tunnel here, we put the purlings on first, and then whenever we went to go put the hip board on, all of the purlings were shifted this way, so the posts are a little crooked. So we always put the hip board on first. We start on one side, and I mean, if it's possible, do both sides, but just one side. So you go ahead and get the sidewall straight, and then you go ahead and start putting on the purling pipes. Purling pipes are a lot easier to put on, but like I said, if you get them all started crooked, then you just don't, they're just not straight. So the tunnel like this looks really tall with no plastic or anything right now. I mean, standing right next to this other one here, you know, this one seems taller, but there's no plastic, there's no wood on it. So once you add all that stuff on it, it looks normal. Usually there's 17 or 18 foot to the peak there. So the reason we go with the taller sidewalls, and this is my opinion here, with the taller sidewalls, you have better air ventilation, natural ventilation through the curtain system. If you have a shorter tunnel, then you're not getting as much air flowing through the tunnel itself. So then you have to put in some fans and louvers and all that stuff. And you know, the funny thing is, on our first high tunnel, we only have fans in the inside to move the air around. But for us, whenever we ventilate, we just crack the sides a little, and it's just a natural way to ventilate your system or your tunnel. So look at that, tunnel is going up. And another thing to look at is a lot of these are, you know, they're going back and forth. So whenever you put the hip board on, then it straightens them out, because at 6 foot we put a treated 2x6. On this one we didn't put a treated 2x6, and then we're starting to see that, you know, after one season, it starts to brown from the rain and the moisture. So this year we're putting a treated 2x6 on that one, just so that, you know, for longevity, you know, if we had the funds, we're doing all steel. But for tomatoes and what we do, you know, we just put we just use the steel frame, and then everything else is wood. So yeah, we put the hip boards on also just to make sure the beams are straight this way, and then you go ahead and put the purlings on. So the purlings, whenever talking about this way, it's not as hard and it's not as important, but you know, back and forth and level this way is very important as well. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and see what else we could get done tonight. If not, we'll be out here all day tomorrow, and then we will see what else we can do. Alrighty, so I'm out here in the blackberry patch. So Moses and Isaac, they've been out here all day training the canes here. I think, what do you guys have, 10 rows left?
9 rows.
9 rows left out of 22. So we're getting slowly and surely getting the blackberries trained to the RCA trellis system. And I mean, it's a big mess out here, but in a couple weeks here, these boys are dedicated this entire week, so they could get this all trained here and get all the blackberries done on the RCA. We go ahead and put the row covers on them before January and February comes around and gets too cold for the actual berries canes themselves. But this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button. Go in and smash that like button if you guys enjoyed his videos. Don't forget, we are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you guys want to help me out, I would appreciate it. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. You guys have a good day, and we will see you next time.